Hola chicas, welcome back and let's get started. So we're going to go ahead and moisturize our skin. I always use my Mary Kay moisturizer. I switched to the combination to dry skin and I've been loving it. And now of course I'm going to use my It Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye Cream. And this is going to help this is going to help with our under eye area. It's going to help moisturize. And then of course I'm going to go ahead and take my Smashbox primer. This is the HD Pore Minimizing Primer. And I love this primer. I always like using it, especially for that area, the T-zone area, which is the more textured area that we have on our face. And then of course I'm going with my Smashbox primer, the water primer, which is part of my favorites at the moment. And we're gonna let that dry. Go ahead and sing a song, go ahead and text, do what you gotta do until that dries. And now of course we're going to our foundation, and I'm gonna be using the Mary Kay. I am mixing one darker and one lighter, and it's also one matte and one luminous foundation, just because my face right now, my skin is combination, so when I mix those, it comes out perfect. And of course with a beauty blender we're gonna blend everything together and make sure it's all soaked in our skin and just looks you know, very full coverage but very natural at the same time. And now I'm going with my Mary Kay concealer. This is not a Mary Kay video, but a lot of the products I use are Mary Kay because I truly like their products. And we're going to conceal and brighten at the same time, and then we're going to go ahead and blend everything again with the beauty blender, and then we're going to go ahead and set everything in place. But for now we're just going to blend. And here we go with the Laura Mercier. I'm going to go ahead and set everything in place, and that is a Morphe brush, part of their gunmetal collection. And I love that brush for setting my under eye. And again, with this powder, it really sets everything in place. It's going to prevent creasing. You know, everything is just going to stay in place all day. A lot of you know that I wear my makeup for a lot of hours while I go to work, and I don't come back until late. And everything is set in place, no creasing, no moving, none of that, which I love. And with that Real Techniques brush, I'm just going to take my smoothing operator powder from Tarte, and I'm going to set my foundation and everything in place. And now that is my Mary Kay palette, custom palette. So I am going to go ahead and get started, and I'm going to take that raw sienna color, and I am going to apply that with I believe it's a Morphe brush. It is, and I am going to apply that all over the crease, very generously, all over the crease. And I love this color for my crease, for my transition color. It goes very well with my skin tone. And of course, you guys know the drill, back and forth wiping motions, but I'm also using circular motions because I learned that that circular motion is going to help it blend even better and faster. And I'm taking that purple color, which I don't have the name right now, but I will put the name down below. And I am going to be applying that with the same brush that I use for the crease. I am going to be applying that all over the crease, not as generously as I did raw sienna, but I am also going to be applying that on the crease. And again, back and forth, swiping motions, but also circular motions to help it blend. And I'm going to concentrate that color also on the outer corner of the eye, because that outer corner, I want it to stand out even more and be more darker. So it's going to create some dimension there. So I'm going to go ahead and blend that in and concentrate it on that outer corner. And I'm just taking a smaller brush and basically just blending it. I'm putting it in, packing it in a little bit more to make it even more darker. So here's a close-up. And here I'm just taking another Morphe brush from their Gunmetal collection. I think it's the blending one, and it has no product on it, and all I'm doing is just blending everything together. Make sure there's no harsh lines, make sure everything is seemingly coming together. And I'm taking that color is from Smashbox. It's from an old palette that I had from them, and it's like a blue teal color. It's a beautiful color for spring and also for summer. You can create many different looks with this color. So we're going to be applying that just on our lid, and it's not really a cut crease, but it's gonna become kind of like a cut crease because of the way I'm applying it. But it's just going to be on the inner and the middle part of our eyelid. The outer corner, it's gonna have, you know, that purple and a little bit of a brown that I'm going to apply later on. But for now, it's just that blue teal color, and it's kind of shimmery. So that color right there, it's really going to make your eyes stand out. And again, I'm just blending everything together. You can never blend enough. And now I'm taking that color, that's the brown color I was talking about before, and I'm going to be applying it on the outer corner. And just to create more dimension, you can't really see the brown that much because of the purple that's underneath it. So you can take a darker brown, you can even take black if you want to really create a really dark color and more dimension on your eye. You can definitely do that. I just went with that brown, and again, you're gonna see me just blending throughout the video. I don't like any harsh lines, so I just like to just blend everything together. And I'm going to do my lower lash line, and I'm basically applying first raw Sienna, which is the first transition color I applied. So I'm going to be applying that on the lower lash, also generously. I'm not going to keep it tight underneath the lash line. I'm just applying it generously under the eye. And I'm taking my Mary Kay gel liner. I love this gel liner. It really doesn't dry up at all. It's very creamy, very easy to apply, and I'm applying it with the Morphe brush. And this was actually funny because for that video I had gotten my eyelashes done, which, my personal opinion, I don't think I will be doing again. And oh my gosh, the struggle was real, guys. Trying to do the wing liner with the eyelashes done, I completely forgot I was recording. I had to delete a lot of the footage because I forgot I was recording. I was just struggling, fighting, arguing with myself. It was a struggle. I didn't even know where to start, honestly. I was like, how am I going to do this with this lashes on my way? And now I'm taking that blue, also blue teal color. I believe that's from Maybelline. I will put the information down below, and just applying it on our waterline. And now, of course, we're going to take our Tarte mascara. Since I had my lashes done, there was not really much of a deal there. So I'm going back to my Mary Kay palette, and I'm taking a color called Moonstone, which is a great highlighting color, and I'm going to be applying that on my inner corner. We want to open up our eyes even more. We want to make our eyes really stand out for this look. So there, I got you guys closed up, and you can see more of the color. And like I said, it's a beautiful highlighting color, especially for fair skin like myself. It really comes, you can really see it with fair skin, and it's just a beautiful color. So I'm taking my NYX contour and highlight palette, and I am just applying that, you know, the drill. I'm not really contouring. I'm kind of bronzing my skin at this point. And this is something I've always done. I haven't really changed my technique any. So you guys know the drill on this. And now, of course, we're going to contour our nose. We want to make it as pretty as possible without having to have surgery. So we're going to thin it out, or appear to be thinned out, just by applying that contour. And of course, because I don't want any harsh lines, I blend it as much as I can. I use my finger. I use the makeup blender. I cannot remember the name, the beauty blender. And we're going to just blend everything together to avoid any harsh lines. So I'm just taking that blush again from my Mary Kay palette, which is, I believe, Strawberries and Cream. And it's a beautiful, beautiful pink, but it has like iridescent gold tones in it, so it kind of highlights at the same time. But of course I wanted more highlighter, so I'm going with my Becca Moonstone highlighter, and I'm going to highlight. You guys know the drill with this. Not a big deal. And we're also going to highlight underneath our brow bone, because we really want our eyes to stand out, so we want them to be as, you know, highlighted as possible. So I'm just taking those colors, those of color lipsticks, and that's the final look. I will put everything below. Thank you for watching, guys.